Go around this way. Go around this way. Some people will have to turn around. Tuck, there you go, Duck. There you go.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. All right. Okay.
If it hurts,
Oh, wait.
yeah. No. And the point of that activity was for you guys to get to know each other and for you guys to build those group activities. So when we go into our scene work next, you guys can work collaboratively as a team. These are the main buckets that we're going to be diving into, right? An actor's reel, audition tips, code reading, actor's resume, breaking down the script, and actor essentials. All right, so an actor's reel. What's an actor's reel? Yes?
I guess it's like a reel of a bunch of work that an actor might have done in the past, like maybe auditions or maybe...
Say a little louder so everyone can hear you.
It's like basically like a reel of work that an actor has done, like maybe like films or like monologues to show a director.
She said it's a reel of work to show monologues, things that people have done. Any other answers? Anyone wants to build upon that? Okay. Your answer is correct. An actor's reel is a short video compilation showcasing an actor's best performances, typically from film, TV, or stage work, and is used as a professional tool to demonstrate the actor's range, talent, and suitability for casting opportunities, right? So for everyone who raised their hand earlier saying that they want to be an actor, it is very important that as you guys continue to work on projects, you save those samples and you edit them together into a small clip that can showcase your work so that when you go on auditions, people know what to watch to see how great you can act. So now we're going to transition into what are tips to improve your actor's reels. And here are 8. Number 1, keep it short. Try to write this down because if you are someone who aspire to work at the professional level, it is important that you guys are starting to think about these things. The first tip is keep it short and focused. And it should be about 1 to 2 minutes, right? So keep it short, focus, 1 to 2 minutes. Number 2, lead with your strongest scene, right? You want to showcase the best of you. So start with your best clip first and then proceed with 2 to 3 more clips. Number 3, show your range. Can you do comedy scenes? Can you do dramatic scenes? Show your highs and your lows so that the director and casting director can see you can do a lot of different things. So those are the first 3. Number 4, use high quality footage. I know when you're first starting out, sometimes all you have is your cell phone or your friend's little HD cam. But if possible, try to work on other student projects that can give the best quality version of your performance because we want to see you shine, right? So try your best to capture it in the best way with high quality footage. Any questions, guys? All right. Number 5. Avoid a lot of montage flashy edits, right? It shouldn't be too jarring and too quick cuts. So avoid a lot of flashy, jarring edits. Number 6, include your best work, right? This kind of ties back into that lead with your best, but also include your best. Say you worked on 10 to 12 projects, take the best of those 10 to 12, because, right, you only have 1 to 2 minutes. So include your best work of those several projects. And I know you're thinking, what if I don't have anything, right? Say you don't have any projects that you've worked on yet. The people in this room are people that you can collaborate with to capture new projects, right? So if you don't have anything yet, don't feel defeated. Start to look at your peers and say, hey, do you guys want to do something together, whether it's in a club or even in your spare time? All right, number 7. Feature yourself in the spotlight. This demo acting reel is your moment to shine, right? So we should see tighter shots that focus on you as you're performing versus, say, you're in a scene with 10 other people and we can't really identify who we're focusing on in the scene. Feature the shots that feature you very close up. All right. And lucky number 8, update it regularly, right? The goal is to always keep improving, always keep adding more work. As you grow, your work should grow, right? So continue to update your work regularly. All right, those are our 8 tips for improving your actor's demo reel. All right, so now we're gonna learn a little bit on how to master, yes? Oh, I thought you had a question. Now we're gonna dive into how to master the audition. All right, so my biggest tip for mastering the audition is being prepared for anything, right? Being able to work on your feet and be able to make changes quickly. And one thing that you should be prepared for that you might not anticipate is code readings. And that's exactly what we're gonna do today. Some of you all will have an opportunity to audition right in front of the whole class. You guys are gonna have an opportunity to work as a team to break down these scenes. And then 2 people from each team will get an opportunity to perform in front of the class, right? So we are gonna simulate an actual casting session today, right? We're gonna do a cold reading. Does anyone know what a cold reading is? No. Good, because we're gonna learn about it today.
A cold read is basically like when somebody gives you a script and you only get a few minutes to actually read it, and you have to decide whether or not how the emotions are in just those few seconds before you actually read it out loud.
Great answer. Does anyone over here want to build upon that? Same answers? Same answers? Did you have? Okay, great. That's actually correct. A cold reading is when an actor is giving a script to read and perform with little or no time to prepare, right? And that's anticipating the unknown. Sometimes an audition can come up 7 p.m. tonight. And it's like, okay, are you guys gonna come in and meet with the casting director? Or are you gonna say, oh, I don't have enough time with the material? Always take every opportunity in front of you. So in order to practice that, we're gonna practice code readings. And here are 7 tips for improving your auditions. The first one is make sure you are paying attention to your range. Acting is like a symphony, right? And a director is the conductor. The director is looking for you to show your full range with different notes, right? If this is a song, we want some high notes, some low notes, some things in between. And as actors, you can show your range by giving different notes in your performance. Always, 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 when you're recording yourself for auditions, try to give a different range of notes. Number 2, reacting. It's very important that you always give response to all motion and dialogue, right? There's gonna be some moments where you're not even speaking in the scene, but you can be listening and you can be reacting to those moments. And that brings up to our 3rd tip, silence. Have you ever seen an actor who didn't say a single word, but they mastered that moment in the silence? It's a stare that they give. That is something that I want you all to begin to pay attention to, right? How do you shine in moments of silence? By doing slight movements, nothing too dramatic, but something small, just to give, just to carry your performance without even speaking. The 4th tip I have for you all for auditioning is eye expression. That goes back into the note of silence. What are you doing with your eyes when you're not even speaking, right? When your scene partner is performing, there are a few things you can do. A stare can be used to show you're listening. Moving eyes can be used to show you're searching for something, or you can feel anxious. And still eyes can show void of emotion or fatigue, right? So playing with your different eye expressions can help enhance a scene. Number 5. Who can read number 5 for me, just the beginning? Yes. Adjustments. Directors love working with actors who can take adjustments, right? So if you perform it one time for the director, they would like to see, they'll give you a note to see if you can change and adjust. Because essentially, when we're filming, we might do a take over and over and over again. But when you get to the editing bay, you want to have different options. Sometimes you want to see that same performance with high energy. Sometimes you want to see it with low energy. Sometimes you want to see it with quick pace. But if you just keep doing it over and over the same way without adjusting, then you don't give the team much to change when they're trying to edit it together. So adjustments are important because it shows that you can take feedback from your director and you guys are working as a team to build this out together. All right, number 6, play. You guys are here to play. You're here to have a good time. When you're in your auditions and when you're doing self-tape at home, especially when you have self-tapes, try as many things as you want. Have fun. Always, always remember to play. And number 7, the very activity each of you will be doing on those walls is breaking down a script, right? To your far right, there's 3 different sections. The first row is going to be Group A. They're going to be over here. The middle that's on the doors the middle row is Group B. That's going to be your section to right. And Group C will be in that back corner. And each of you all, after I give out the scripts, will get an opportunity to break down the script, right? Breaking down the script gives you an opportunity to come prepared so that you know the material enough with your own opinions about it. Because the director will ask you, what did you think of the character? What did you think of this script? And the best way to be able to think on your feet is to have already done the work by breaking it down. And we're going to go over how we break down the script to prepare for an audition. What is the backstory? What's one thing the character likes?
They like each other.
They like each other? What's a dislike? Sometimes they don't like each other. It's up and down. Okay, what's a given circumstance? They both are trying to see if they'll get into the same college. What's another given circumstance? What's being received?
The college acceptance letter.
The letter. All right, what's a want in the scene? Yes. Someone wants to get accepted into college, right? That's a desire. All right, what's the character's arc in this scene? Yes.
At first they're like both nervous and then they're like relieved.
Good. You start off nervous to relieve. You see that journey? Any other arcs? I heard some other stuff. Good, good? Yes.
I forgot the Quincy. He kind of becomes prideful at the end towards Monica.
Okay, he makes a turn. He becomes prideful. Good. All right. Character's objective. What is the objective for the character in the scene? Yes.
Monica wants to get into USC.
Good. Anything else? Yes.
Quincy wants to like support Monica no matter the outcome.
Wants to support her no matter the outcome. Beautiful, beautiful guys. All right, so let's have our auditions.
Dang, girl. They want you.
Oh my god. Yes!
Congratulations. I'm going to be there too tomorrow. Announcing tomorrow. My bad.
I knew it. Yeah, we're done.
And see. Good work, guys. So now we're going to watch the actual auditions from the actors to see how did they audition it. And then we'll watch the actual scene to see how it actually transformed when actually filming. So we'll pause this. And here's the audition. You guys ready to see the audition from the actors?
Yes.
Let's see what they thought. I think some of you guys were a little spot on. You see them on the floor?
I see darkness.
There we go. So your instincts to go to the floor match what the actor's instincts were, right? All right. So let's give it a play. Turn this up.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, so now we are going to see the actual scene in the movie. How was it like watching the audition of the actors? Similar? Good. All right, so let's watch the film. All right, here we go.
Lunch. Guess what? I'm going to announce it tomorrow.
And that is the scene. How was it like watching the 3 transformations? Your code reading of the audition, the actor's audition, and how those actors transformed it to the actual film. How does it feel? Yes?
It felt a little different when watching the actual film because they actually felt more like they've known each other for a much longer time.
Okay, so that comes with the teamwork, working on the film together for a while. They got a little bit more close, yes?
More realistic.
More realistic, yes?
Yeah, I noticed that they took more beats and added in like, what?
More beats, some ad-libs, words. What did we notice about the blocking? Were they sitting the whole time like in the audition? No, so things change, right? So we are wrapping up time.